Alright, got a little update here. This is stuff I've managed to slice off, and this is what's coming out of it. Got this nice dense 7-strand wire that'll easily go through the stripmeister and become bear bright. Hey buddy. Careful. I just modded my stripmeister. You know how usually there's that plate, this guide plate? Well, that I find was rather constrictive for the idea I have for me to shove this big stuff. I can now fit it in there, and it looks like the teeth are grabbing. Okay, so here's my setup. Select one of these. Oops. Remember, these are like 1 inch across. So you get it all up in there, slump the little bitey thing down, bam. Okay, now we're talking. That's super easy. I need a system. So yeah, I got this rigged up. It works really good. It's a little too low though, so I need to raise that up somehow. So I need me a stump. Another stump. Oh. Should be slicing them by hand. Little tiny piece. Yeah, sometimes if it's too wide, it doesn't want to go in. Gong. Yeah, I hope I don't burn my drill off. Sometimes. Oh. I did not mean to do that. Man, that stuff just shatters, doesn't it? I see Sebastian. I see Taffy. Hi, Taffy. This is Taffy. It took years to get close to her, and now she's fine. When I first saw Taffy, she would run away, like 3 yards away. Hey, big buddy. Here comes the Sebastian. I got through all of these. All of them have the slit going on. So what I'm doing now is shucking the case from the innards. So what I'm doing for that is, and then giving it a twist to pop it out of its case, and now it's separated out of there. From here it's pretty easy to just do that. I'm gonna start stacking these up here. These are just strings that are involved in the structural stabilitas of the wire, so they come out real easy, just like that. And that's the final pile to process. That'll be quick because all I gotta do is feed them into the stripmeister and everything will be really quick that way. Sometimes it doesn't cut all the way through the end, so you just run a utility knife. And that's that. Shove the screwdriver in, give it a twist till it pops out. Oops, give it a little slice of rooney on the end there. Oh, mosquitoes out already? Oh, the mosquitoes are so bad. So what'd you guys do this week? I know I'm slow getting videos out and whatever. Shout outs to, you know, Mike the Scavenger, Scrapping Pallet Man, Scrapping with Grandpa, and Sculler Metals. If you guys haven't seen Sculler Metals, go check him out. He goes a step past what we're doing here and actually melts down the copper, brass, and aluminum into really nice bars. Oh, come on, what's the problem here? There we go. Ugh. Now, we got 5 strands to run through the stripmeister, and it's all gravy from here. This stuff comes off really nice, leaving some real beautiful stuff for us to enjoy. That's what's in these casings here. They will have the final say at the scrapyard if this is number 1 or number 2. I hope they say number 1, because right there that adds 20-30 cents a pound to its value. So it's nice right now. The sun, that moon looking thing that's on fire, is up and it's warm, which means that this casing is nice and soft and easy to manipulate at this point. I couldn't imagine doing this part at like -20 weather. So I'm never gonna shut my mouth. I'm always gonna talk about stuff, and nobody's ever gonna shut my mouth. If YouTube bans me again, so be it. So be it. For what I have to say, that's fine. Isn't it supposed to be an honor to be persecuted politically, etc., for your beliefs? I do believe it is. But that's not why we're here right now. We are here to kill that mosquito, to pull this awesome stuff, to shuck the wire out of its case. Yeah, I think this is one of the longest pieces right here. Boom. Yeah, these are pretty long. Oh, I'm getting sloppy. Getting sloppy. Let's take care of this stuff. I'll be able to use this string to tie together bundles of the sheath gong, to dispose of them easily. And all I do for that is choose one of 2 or 3 local commercial dumpsters that are in the area, because a long time ago this big corporation came by and built this landfill where all of Greater Vancouver's garbage goes, and they promised us the moon. They said, oh, it won't stink, it won't get into the water. Lies. All of them lies. They promised prosperity for our town. Didn't happen. Our town is the most deserted,
desolate business core you've ever seen in a small town. They lied. They promised us the moon and gave us a bag of salt water, for lack of a better metaphor. So there's not much going on around here. Hey, maybe you guys can help me with this. I keep getting this song stuck in my head. You know those big band, casino type bands, where it's always like trumpet impact sounds like pow, 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 like that? I think there's an Ocean's 11 type movie. I might be mistaken if it's Ocean's 11 or 12, but there's a song on there. It's basically all it does. It's like pow, 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 pow. With those trumpet impacts. If any of you know what that is, can you please tell me what it is? Because I searched all through Ocean's 11, 12, whatever soundtracks for that, and they're all lame. All those songs are lame, but this one song, I can't remember where it's from. It's basically a one-note bunch of impacts in a row. So, yeah, help me out. Help a guy out, huh? Okay, so I got this much unshucked. I just started these up. Now I got them partially started, so it's pretty easy from here. Now just step on them and give them a yoink. This one didn't cut quite deep enough. Hooah! Hooah! There we go. So this is going to be interesting. Like, there's going to be still the de-stringing and then running that through the Stripmeister. But I think this is entertaining, and I would watch this. In fact, I'm probably going to watch this after this. Yeah, there's quite a few remaining here still. I still got to pull these all apart. So, do stay tuned. Get subscribed, like I mentioned. Or you can stick around and watch me do more of this. Pull my wire. Gong. Okay, so the unshucking was successful. That's all the empty casing. I gotta bundle those up, tie those up for a more easy disposal. I happen to have the perfect stuff right here to tie up those bundles. Well, there's longer pieces than this. This is what we're left with. We want that out of this. There's two of these piles. Yeah, I'm trying not to say and ah in videos, but it's really difficult. Next time you do a video, try not to say or ah. Let's start these up. Or like this. De-twistify. And there's all the strings. What am I going to do with these? Put them in the box for now. Bam. And yeah, what I should do is start a pile right here. There we go. Try not to get them all tangled together. There's some weight here. So not only is it satisfying, it's very rewarding. The longer ones don't seem to plop apart like the shorter ones, but that's okay. I'm gonna think up a better system because squatting down on the concrete isn't very comfortable. So I'll pull up a deck chair or something and those stumps. So here we are with the final, well, almost final product, almost the final stage. Okay, so I'm all set up with the wire stripper. Got my pile of wire. Got some strands I've run through. I got the height set really nice. Jamorama. Well, let's try another. It's real easy to get out now. Oh yeah. There it is. Put it aside. Do a few more. Gonna peel your wire after I paint your wagon. I'll paint your wagon. Huh? Huh? Want me to paint your wagon, buddy? I'll paint your wagon for you. Huh? Huh? Want me to paint your wagon too there, buddy? I got my own wagon. It doesn't need paint. It needs sides. Just a few pieces left. And this is what has resulted from unraveling the strands. It has now turned into this massive mountain. Let's finish this up. I wanted you to be here when I finish this pile. Because if you've watched for this far, you're probably going to watch the rest. Here's the last piece. Oh, I still have some snippets, like over here and whatever, to run through. So I might as well get through that. So now it's just a matter of separating it. Side cutters work awesome for grabbing the little corners to get them started. And I've made quite a pile in quite a short amount of time. Come along with me on our Wire stripping adventure. Rip-roaring rollicking adventures. There's only one way to do this stuff. And that's always as efficiently as possible. If you're wasting moves, like right here, I gotta cut the tip that didn't slice through all the way. If you're wasting moves and you extrapolate that to, I mean, 1,000, I don't know. That's a lot of moves. For example, you pick up this ratchet strap once, and that's okay. That's fine. Pick it up 3 times, 4 times. That's great. But if you're talking like 1,000 over the course of many hours, after about, you know, a few hundred, you're like, okay, this isn't way much. Why does my arm hurt? Like a cup of coffee, it's not very heavy. And you can hold it, and you can drink it, and everything's fine. But I challenge you, this is something folks and peoples and viewers at home can do. Next time you have a cup of coffee, hold it out at arm's length for an hour. Now imagine that. Hold it out at arm's length for 10 hours. You're gonna have to go to the hospital. The copper's not sharp, Aaron. It's your skin that's weak. So match the ends, give it a squish, give it a fold, wrap one around. Bam! Match the ends, give it a squish, give it a fold, wrap around. Bam! Match up the ends, give it a squish, give it a fold, wrap one end. Bam! Match up the ends, give it a squish, give it a fold, wrap up one end, and bam! You like my Instructaroonies? I graduated because of Instructaroonies. Give it a squish, give it a fold, twist an end around. That's what she said. Bam! Match up the ends, give it a squish, give it a fold, wrap up an end. Bam! Should I stop doing that? Yeah, I think I should. Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do. Should write a song. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. More like that Frank Sinatra big band stuff. Pa-pa-pow, pa-pa-pow, pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pow. Oh yeah, anyone think of that song yet? That song? I thought it was off Ocean's 11 or 12 soundtrack, but it wasn't. And it's just a bunch of trumpet impacts, big band impacts. Pa 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 pow, pa 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 pow, pa 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 pow, pa 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 pa. Some peoples and viewers at home down in the comments, and while you're down there, press subscribe and press like if you like the content, that is. If you don't, well, that's fine too. Go watch something else. This is what I'm doing. I like the way I'm doing this better than the way you're not doing this. Let's put it like that. So, won't you join along with me on this next strand? And we'll make it a round robin sing-along and a rip-roaring rollicking adventure. So you give it a squish, give it a fold, wrap the end around, pow-pow-pow. That's what we'll do from now on. We're gonna give it a, wait. We're gonna match the ends up, pow-pow-pow-pow. Give it a squish, pow-pow. Fold it in half, boop, 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 bunch of clarinets, and give the end a wrap. Pop, pop. We've made some substantial progress that can be appreciated. Preesh. Substantial preesh, brah.
Hi, Sasha. Let me hear your squeaky meow. Yeah, this is Sasha. Hey, Sasha. Who's a pretty kitty?
Got quite the pile started here. It's great. Got another pile here. I don't want it to get too tangled up.
I used the timer and I could do 20 of these pieces in 6 minutes. That's 200 an hour. I can pull off 200 of these in 1 hour. Here's our finished pile. That's quite the pile. We've also got stuff from previously, that evicted copper video. We got some number 1 here. But first, we're gonna weigh this. I brought out the handy dandy bathroom scale. So if we get a baseline reading, I'm 154. These out of the way. Do I have to vacuum this? Nah, it's fine. It's good. Okay, come on now. Here's a chunk. $193. $197. Oh, come on. 194. $180. 212. Okay, now I have a challenge. 161. So I will clean this up and get back to you.